Khloé Kardashian is in trouble after the latest episode of the Kardashians Hulu show, which was pretty much an entire episode about Khloé because it was her birthday episode. It got her in some trouble for some things that she was saying, and people are like, girl, are you Delulu? Are you okay? There are some things you need to address, especially if you're going to name one of your children True. Other than that, we're going to be talking about Alix Earle and the drama going on with her and her stylist. And the problem is she likes him and the internet doesn't. We're also going to be talking about Lele Pons announcing that she's pregnant, Mikayla coming out with a skincare line, and some Chappell Roan earring drama. I mean, you guys, the internet was a mess this week, and we are going to get into everything. An interrupted message by a special guest today. I hope everyone's okay with that. A little special something. But yes, before we get into anything, we do have a special little guest today. Everyone say hi to Frank. Why are you so nervous? Oh my goodness. Now, if Frank could talk, which I do think that he tries to sometimes, he would tell you that not all dog food is created equal. And listen, we've tried it all together. We've tried the kibble, we tried the wet food, and don't even get me started on those mystery ingredients. But then we found Sunday for Dogs, and let me tell you, it was like Frank suddenly had standards. This food is human grade, as in I could eat it too, but I think I'll let him handle this one. It's air dried, which means all the nutrients stay locked in, and you don't have to play fridge Tetris just to store it. Plus, it's made with real meat, organs, and superfoods. None of that sketchy filler nonsense. And let's be real, happy dog, happy life. Frank deserves the best, and Sundays makes it really easy to give it to him. So if your pup is ready to upgrade their mealtime game, I got you. Use my code spillsesh to get 50% off your first order at sundayfordogs.com/spillsesh. Trust me, your dog will thank you. And once again, thank you to Sunday for Dogs for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into the news. Starting with this Alix Earle and her stylist drama that is going on. And like I said in the beginning, Alix Earle has no beef with her stylist, at least according to her. You know, she's posting with her stylist. It seems all good and fun. She was at Paris Fashion Week and she wore this blue outfit with these socks and these heels. And everyone was in the comments just ripping up her stylist and telling Alix that they think that this man hates her.
Let's get dressed for the Mew Mew show. Do a really fun blue look that Daniel picked out.
We're just having fun. Just let us have fun.
Last night I contemplated cutting my hair into a bob for this look, and then I said, maybe that's not a good idea.
Guess who told her to? Me!
Blue is fun. So, you know, a little party.
I feel like I've seen worse outfits and that this wasn't horrible, but people just did not think that this was a flattering outfit for Alix and that her stylist should be fired, okay? But it was something that they were expecting because she had posted a TikTok prior to this outfit and she said, my stylist preparing for the attack he's going to get when I wear socks with heels today. So they were very much under the impression that not everyone was going to be loving the look. Maybe they didn't expect the drama to be to this extent, but it surely was a conversation with tons of people in the comments of Alix's video throughout the week, honestly. People said, Alix, listen to me. I know you're really nice and you don't want to hurt your stylist's feelings, but I'm not seeing the vision. These outfits were meant for someone else. It's not you. No, why does her stylist do this to her? Her stylist has to be jealous of her because what is this? And in the video that she posted on TikTok, her stylist is in the video and people commented, this is the culprit. That's him. Why does he hate you so much? And she actually replied to this and said, stop.
I'm very excited about the socks with the heels.
Yeah, and guys, I just ask that you count to 10 and breathe. It's not World War. We're just having fun.
And like I said, this conversation carried on into the rest of the week because she posted a random video the other night where she said that she took like a ZzzQuil or something and she was talking about the ZzzQuil. And what did someone bring up in the comments? Her stylist. They said, okay, now that you're rested, can we talk about getting you a new stylist? And she said, guys, I guess it's one of those things where it's like, as long as she's happy, then do you, girl. But the internet clearly had a lot to say about this one. Now, the next story is Lele Pons pregnant, you guys. I cannot believe that Lele actually is pregnant because there's been a couple times where she's posted on Instagram or she's posted a video and she's like joked about being pregnant and was wasn't. So a lot of people were wondering if she was trolling. And when I saw these pictures, I too thought she was trolling. I was just like swiping through the pictures and I was like, wait, I think she's actually serious. I don't think that she's wearing a fake baby bump in any of these pictures or videos right now. And I mean, it's valid to feel that way because even her friend Hannah Stocking asked her when she was telling her that she's pregnant, like, are you joking? Like, is this a prank? Because I think everybody is just so used to Lele pulling pranks and just like trolling on the internet.
It's pregnant. Oh shit. I think this is. Oh my god. Oh.
Is this fake? No, it's not. Is this fake?
She ended up going on Harry Jowsey's podcast where she told him that she was pregnant. And I don't know if she just walked in and just like, you know, kept it really close when she was chatting with him before they recorded or what, because I mean, she had like a crop top on. So when she finally revealed like, hey, I'm pregnant, like this is my bump, I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she was hiding that the whole time. Like, did they not hug when she came in or what was the deal there? But he got emotional after hearing the news and it ended up being a really sweet moment.
I want you to open it.
She did a collab with this company.
Yeah.
And wait, what?
Yeah, this was just crazy. I even made a TikTok where I talked about people being shocked about Lele actually being serious, and she commented on the video. She said, I took 7 pregnancy tests because even I didn't believe it. Now for this next story, honestly, I need you guys to like buckle up because this is the most random story that I have seen this week, but this has to do with one of, not both, one of Chappell Roan's earrings from Coachella last year, okay? Basically, a fan posted a video on TikTok and said, me, every time I remember my roommate caught Chappell Roan's earring at the Weekend 2 Coachella set, and it just lives in my room. The video ended up blowing up because it was just like so random to have one of Chappell Roan's earrings, and Chappell ended up seeing the video and she commented on it and she said, okay, the tea is I was very much not supposed to throw them because I didn't realize they were violet tchotchkes and she loaned them to me. I apologize profusely and it's fine, lol, but iconic nonetheless. And the creator commented and said, OMG, do you need it back? Hi. And then Violet took to TikTok to make a response to this whole thing.
This means fucking war. My long lost earring that I have been searching high and low for has been discovered by the children of the internet. And you will pay Genesis Webb and Nyx Rowan. Yes.
The caption of the video was justice for my bare lobes. A lot of people were taking the video really serious and they were commenting saying, you know, they were saying you could have the earring back if you really wanted. But I think at the end of the day, it wasn't that deep. At least it shouldn't be. It's just a funny, weird, crazy scenario that happened. And now there is a whole bunch of lore behind one singular earring that she was wearing at Coachella last year. Now, as for someone that is usually in drama and isn't in too much drama this week, I mean a little bit, but not a lot. We've definitely seen Mikayla in a lot more drama, but Mikayla launched a skincare line. She had been teasing that she was going to make a huge announcement, and I thought she was going to come out with a makeup line because, I mean, you know, she's a beauty guru on TikTok. She's mostly talking about makeup, and yeah, she talks about skincare and stuff, but I just thought she was going to maybe go in a more makeup route. She's known for a full beat, and I don't know. I wasn't thinking skincare. But she did in fact launch a skincare line. It is called Point of View, and she has been posting so much, pushing this brand out, talking about how hard she has worked on it. She said that this was the reason why she went to Korea. She's had Korean chemists formulate these products, and she really wanted to talk about how she didn't want to just slap her name on something. She really wanted to put something out that meant a lot to her and that she had put a lot of work into.
I wanted Point of View to be different. My inspiration for the brand came from my days working in beauty retail. Every day, I inspired people to discover their own point of view when it came to their beauty journey. And while I very quickly learned that we each have our own unique identity, we all have the same aspiration to feel beautiful, to be confident, and to love ourselves no matter where we are on our journey. I created this brand to be a space to tell your stories. I wanted to share my point of view, hoping to inspire you to explore and share yours. Each product is thoughtfully curated based on what I felt was missing in the market and to highlight my favorite step of the beauty routine, skin prep. And it's not just any skin prep. You think I'm just gonna slap my name on something? These are a potent blend of Korean-inspired ingredients with a 2-step fermentation process. It helps to intensely moisturize, brighten, and even the skin tone, and prep perfectly for your makeup.
She's got a couple different products. We've got Amp It, which is a lip product. It's a lip treatment that she's used as a gloss in a couple videos. There's Drench It, which is a priming milk. Drip It, which is a glow serum. Whip It, which is a hydrating whipped cream. And Glaze It, which is a primer. And this is going to be launching on March 26th. And some of the things that people are saying, because they don't have their hands on it to quite critique it yet, but people are like, you know, Mikayla has told us for so long, I love this product, I love that product, this product changed my life. And there's been a couple times where she's been clocked saying that she likes one product and that it changed her life, and then, you know, a couple weeks later or a month later, she's talking about the same result, but it's a different product and it's an ad, and people are just like, I don't know what to believe with Mikayla anymore.
Important step of any makeup routine is skin prep. You have no excuse for your makeup to look dry, crusted, busted. First, you need to hydrate your skin. It doesn't matter what skin type you have. Skin prep before you do your makeup does matter, and it makes a difference in how your makeup goes on. The one thing I will never skip is skin prep. Listen, prepping your skin before you apply makeup matters. If you're not prepping your skin, 1, you're not taking care of your skin, and 2, your makeup's not gonna live up to its full potential. I don't moisturize my face in some capacity, my makeup looks like shit. I have dry skin. My skin feels really tight right now. That's why I love the glass skin effect. Then I started putting more love into my skincare routine is when I saw the difference in my skin. It's just too short to neglect yourself, to neglect your skin.
That's kind of been the drama of her announcing this brand and saying that this is something that is so amazing and she's worked so hard on it, and everyone's just like, but what about the other products that you said were life-changing and changed your skin and everything else? Everyone's just like, I don't know if I am 100% sold here. I guess it's hard to say like how you would make Mikayla a little bit more genuine or believable to her audience in terms of products that she's using that you'll actually believe that she does use and like. And if she is promoting her own brand, like over the last couple of months, I feel like she could have used just like a nameless tube of primer or whatever product that she is trying to sell and been like, okay, the next step in my routine, I'm gonna be using this, I'm gonna be using this. I can't tell you guys what it is, but I promise you guys, like, I really do love it. And I don't know, maybe it would have been a little bit more genuine because everyone would have been like, I want to know, like, what are you using? Mikayla keeps using this one thing and I don't know what it is, and she keeps raving about it. I don't know, like some consistency and a little mystery, and then I don't know. That's just how I would maybe build some hype on that. But clearly with the way that Mikayla has been like, I like this and this changed my life and this and that too, everyone's just like, I don't know about this one. But I guess we'll see how it does on March 26th. Now let's get into this Kardashian news, because this episode of the Kardashians was filled with a lot and people are not shy about sharing their thoughts on this freaking family after this episode. Like I said earlier, it was a Khloe episode. It really surrounded her birthday and what her sisters think about her and planning a party for her. So there was a lot of screen time for Miss Khloe. And right off at the beginning of the episode, we came in hot with something that everyone is just like, Khloe, what are you talking about? What? Why are we doing this? And this is just, I don't know what she's thinking here, but basically she says that her daughter True think that her and Tristan are married, and she just doesn't have the heart to tell her that they're not married. Almost like Santa Claus. I'm like, Khloe, girl, what are we doing here? This is just, I fear, you know, letting it go on for too long has made it probably worse.
Thinks that me and Tristan are married. The only thing that bothers me about that would be, I don't want True going through life thinking this is what a marriage is. That, oh, you're married to someone and they don't live with you and you never have to kiss them, or you don't sleep in the same bed together. Like, I would love my kids to see me have a husband one day, and I would love them to see like love and affection and romance. Like, I do want them to have that. And when she's older, I can explain it to her. But right now, I believe you do things for your kids because kids should not be involved in adult problems.
I feel like if she just started off by never letting her believe that in the first place, it wouldn't have been bad at all. But now it's like, I'm sure it's gonna like be a little sad for her, which, you know, totally could have been avoidable. But everyone is just like, why isn't Khloe correcting her? This is just nuts to let her go on and believe that her parents are married when they don't live together and they're not romantic with each other. Like, what is this? What's going on? And Khloe did talk about being concerned about misconceptions of marriage and that she doesn't want True to think that, you know, people that are married live in separate houses and they don't kiss each other. And she didn't want her to go into life thinking that this is what being married means. But people were like, okay, but you're not correcting her. So when are we going to tell her? I mean, she was trying to say that, you know, she'll explain it when she's older because she doesn't want to burden her with adult issues when she's a child. But everyone just felt like this was not the right way to be going about this at all.
Khloe continuously lying to her daughter, True. First of all, her name is True. Why are you lying to her? But continuously lying to her daughter, having her think that her and her dad are married, knowing good and damn well y'all ain't never seen a marriage certificate, is diabolical. That's damaging to her daughter. Imagine when her daughter finds out that her mom's been lying to her this entire time. How's she gonna trust anything that her mama been telling her? Kids are a lot more resilient than people give them credit for. They can handle the truth. If anything, the earlier the better, so she can adjust to what life is like having mommy and daddy not be together. Lying to your kids and shielding your kids from the truth when they're of age to understand to a degree what's happening is delaying the inevitable, and it's selfish. And I honestly feel like this is Khloe feeding into her delusion, because you could at least tell True that y'all are together. To say that y'all are married? Like, what's the end goal? Are you gonna tell your daughter that y'all got divorced? Are you gonna tell her that y'all was never married and y'all was lying this whole time? Like, what are you expecting to happen? None of that is fair to True, because how do you want True to grow up and view marriage? What do you want her to think marriage looks like? As parents, we should be role models and display behaviors that we want our kids to emulate. So Khloe, do you want True to grow up and think that a marriage looks like that and tolerate the same behaviors that you tolerated from Tristan just to go around and have your daughter think that you're married to him whole time? No, ma'am, I would hope that you wouldn't. Of course, the goal is for you to be with the person that you have kids by, but unfortunately, there are people like Tristan Thompson that cannot have monogamous relationships, so it makes it kind of hard to do so. And Khloe's holding onto strings trying to be with that man. That man did not want to marry you. He still don't want to marry you, and that's why you got your daughter thinking that y'all married. That's literally the closest to marriage you've been, Khloe. Let it go. Stand up. I don't know what Tristan doing to Khloe to have her continuously embarrass herself, but this is embarrassing. You think Tristan's telling True that y'all are still married, or is it just you, Khloe? Are y'all on the same page?
People commented under this video on TikTok and they said, first of all, her name is True. Why are you lying to her? She thinks they're married because they over there playing house. I've been saying I don't think they ever split up. Khloe just doesn't want that public because she knows she's a clown, LOL. It's so weird. It's Khloe who can't handle the truth. I always felt like Khloe was protecting Tristan more than she's protecting True. With how famous they are, the truth will come out. Why not get ahead of it before some child talks to her about it? I do not understand shielding children from information that pertains them. Tell them the truth in a manner that is age appropriate, simple. Also, kids be online younger and younger, so if she don't tell her, someone at school gonna show her some stuff and make it worse. True will watch how it all played out on their show anyway. Might as well tell her the truth. Like, does she think her kids aren't gonna watch the show someday? It's a strange lie to tell your kids it's not the end of the world if you aren't married, especially in America, LOL. How many kids are divorced or had parents that were never married? And truly, I just feel like she's making it worse by having her believe that they are married and then will one day have to break it to her like, we are not married. And also, she's gonna know the reason why, and that's just so painful because, as we know, Tristan has cheated on Khloe a number of times, literally had a baby with somebody else while he was with Khloe, actively trying to have a baby with Khloe, and so it's just not a good look. It's not a good look at all. I don't know why Khloe is out here doing this. So she was getting a lot of backlash for this storyline that played out on the show this week. Other than that, Kim was getting called out for something on the reality show this week because of her parenting. Kim has been called out before because people feel like she just tries to be nice and that she's afraid of her kids and she doesn't actually get on them and parent. And she was trying to tell Saint to be careful, all right? And instead of being like really firm, like, don't do that, you're gonna get hurt, people just felt like she was like scared of her kids. And they were clowning her because she was trying to say that she's gotten a lot better about this. She's standing her ground. She's going harder. And everyone's like, where are you going harder? Because we are not seeing the results that you're talking about at all. Seems literally the same. Like your kids are just laughing at you and do not take you seriously when you're trying to punish them.
Being a mom, the hardest job you have.
Oh my God, hands down. But it grew some balls. Now I'm the firm one and I'm proud of myself.
It's not funny. You could fall and crack your head open. And then there goes your whole summer. You can't get in the water if you have stitches. You can't do anything if you have a broken bone or any stitches, okay?
But that was what happened on the Kardashians reality show this week, and that is what people had to say. Definitely a lot of opinions that went around there, and every other story that we talked about. Everyone was talking about so much this week. But I want to know what you guys think from Alix Earle's stylist. Did you like what she was wearing or not? How do you feel about Mikayla's brand, the news that Lele Pons is pregnant, the Chappell Roan earring situation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.